What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another Madden 15 video. PS4, please do me a favor, take a moment, like button, subscribe button, criticism in the comment section. As always, Twitter, shutdown safety, playing it for you at speed. And again, the fourth video here, online gameplay, myself, BB Resurrect. I am the Bills, he is the Bucks. And to me, showcasing really the flaws of this game and how, even over the course of one online game, you see it really impact gameplay and prevent authentic simulation football that we've been sold with the past 2 years on a next-gen console. And this is going to be a line video, and I want to just come out and say I speak with Clint Oldenburg a lot on Twitter. Guy's really good stand-up guy in the community, talks a lot about how he's going to improve the game, and he really shows an ownership of the problem and a desire to resolve it. But to me, some of these things that I see, I don't know if they're programming issues. They seem to me legacy issues of code that's been used for so long it can't be corrected. Now, if you can go back and check my track record whenever I play as the Bills, I'm a huge fan of Kyle Williams. I think he's one of the best defensive tackles in the league, period. And I just don't understand when I see things like this occur, how he's being represented and respected in the game as a game-changing defensive tackle, because I just don't see situations where any defensive tackle pushes a player east-west instead of north-south. I mean, if you're going to physically dominate a player to the point where you can see his foot here is actually being broken in this game, I don't understand why this isn't pressuring the quarterback. Why would you do this? I guess the only excuse you could use for this would be that he's running a line stunt. Why would you line stunt through a player like that? Why wouldn't you just overpower him and go back and try to pressure the quarterback? You know, furthermore, when we talk about, code issues, this to me is just where we talk about unacceptable in terms of what gets replicated on the field. I mean, Logan Mankins up against Marcel Darius, Dietrich Smith, name players. If you watch football, you know who these players are. A little older, okay. But you know what? Mankins does a pretty good job there at blocking Darius. Dietrich Smith doesn't double him. He has to come up and pick a linebacker up. Everything looks fine until we talk about what in the world is going on here. I mean, the game almost seemingly does not understand how to represent football. I mean, you're telling me it's difficult to even get this correct because there's so many players together that for an instant you have Mankins blocking Marcel Darius through Dietrich Smith, who's blocking Rivers through Darius. I mean, how can anyone justify this? This is a line of players that are blocking each other with each other. And this is what's actually facilitating a 13-yard gain up the field. I just don't see this as a simple programming issue that can be fixed. I see this as really bad game code that's outdated to the point that it's not acceptably working on a next-gen console. Because to me, that is a mess. It is an absolute mess. And that is really 80% of the offensive line and defensive line interactions in this play. So just to play it at speed, love to know your guys' opinions on this series of video. We're definitely going to be doing more of them. Appreciate your feedback and comments. I'll be back in the week with more content.